Okay, this is the trading plan for March, April 29th, 2024. So volume is running at a very low, like 40%, 60%, depending on what you look at. Maybe setting up to be somewhat of a low opportunity day. The bigger picture is on Friday we had this breakout above this recent balance here, and we're breaking into some other balance area lows and some breakdowns, and this is not typically how a breakout acts. Typically when it breaks out, it'll really go. So it's a little bit of a warning sign, but as long as the market remains above this like 21 area, it's sort of the short terms definitely in control. And then if we remain above the this latest HVN, this one and this one, then I think buyers are still somewhat in control. And if we broke down below here, then that would be a sign that this whole thing is failing. Until then, we may just balance. So with that, I have this as aggressive support, and holding above that would leave buyers in firm control. And then this is pre-market support, but it's intraday bias changing zone. Breaking below this would be intraday bearish. This would be the first failure of the larger area I showed a minute ago. And then I have this as initial support, and then this is a bias confirming, changing, and then breaking this to me would be the bias confirmation. That would be intraday bearish confirmed, and depending on how we came down here, this might be the same. If we just fail and there was big selling, then breaking below this would probably be enough, but this would definitely confirm it. And then just below that we have another bias changing zone, intraday bias changing zone, and then this is another intraday bias confirming zone. And then down here we have another bias confirming zone. And then if the market stays strong and starts to rotate up, this is also a intraday bias changing zone, and a breakout would be continue the bullishness that we've seen. And then I have this as a bias confirming, bias changing zone as well, and then this is the bias confirming zone. So these are sort of the prior breakdown areas and important resistance, and they're good zones. It's just they're within the range of a normal range, so they're not quite as good in those terms. But the volume is running really low, so if we pushed up and got into one of these, it could potentially just stop and just balance because there's no volume really. So may just be a really slow day. Got Apple and AMD tomorrow, and the Fed on Wednesday, and then non-farm. There's a lot of stuff later in the week that's going to probably really move the market, so there's no rush to be involved this week.